Hello there and welcome to my channel. I wrote the script for this video on the 14th of April 2021. I feel this is important to mention as a lot has happened in the gaming world since then, but I still feel that the points that I make are relevant today. So let's talk about the question, should PlayStation care about Microsoft's actions, and how does the recent acquisition of ZeniMax and Bethesda influence this? PlayStation had an easy ride last generation. They made some fantastic games while Microsoft's software output wasn't as strong. PlayStation also had the more powerful console at the start of the generation, as well as the PlayStation 4 Pro launching about a year ahead of the Xbox One X. However, this generation is not the same. Microsoft has come out with a great console in the Series X, and I think we are yet to see what this console is capable of. Microsoft now has a 10 studio advantage over Sony, and no matter how much fanboys would like to argue that Microsoft hasn't come out with killer IP, I feel it's only a matter of time till Microsoft's output of first-party games skyrockets both in quality and quantity. With 23 studios, Microsoft could line up a AAA release every 3 months for the next 5 years, and still have 3 spare studios. Think about that. While the popularity of franchises such as Halo, Gears of War and Forza seem to have declined from their peak, games like Elder Scrolls 6, Perfect Dark and Starfield will get as much development time as they need. Microsoft has enough money to wait for these games to be ready, while PlayStation likely cannot wait around as much. The increased amount of studios for Microsoft means that some of the pressure has been taken off games like Forza, Halo and Gears to carry the Xbox brand. So why does any of this matter to PlayStation? The PlayStation 5 is selling very well, and it arguably launched with one of the best launch lineups of all time. Demon's Souls, Spider-Man Miles Morales and Sackboy: A Big Adventure all seem to have been positively received and are probably selling very well. Unless I've missed games, the Series X so far had one exclusive, which is the Medium. This game seemed to get a lukewarm reception, and therefore there hasn't been much software competition to sell more Series consoles. If Microsoft launches an exclusive game every 3 months, the reason to purchase a Series console would skyrocket. Some people are in a fortunate situation and can afford to buy both a PlayStation 5 and Series X, but for most people I'd imagine they will pick one of the two. So if Microsoft can present a really compelling lineup of games, I see it eating into the PlayStation 5 hardware sales, especially if consumers are deciding between the two consoles. I personally don't think the Series S is much competition for the PlayStation 5, but I do think the ability to pay for a Series console monthly is absolutely fantastic, and it makes it much more affordable to get your hands on a Series console over a PlayStation 5. I think Microsoft has caught up with PlayStation on hardware both on the spec sheet and in people's minds. Microsoft can now afford to give each game more time in development before releasing, since they have more studios to call upon. I think this could lead to an increase in number of games released and an increase in quality too. If this comes to be, I think the reason to buy an Xbox product would increase, and this could take away sales from PlayStation. People don't have infinite money or time, so if Microsoft offers a very compelling reason to go Xbox, it could impact PlayStation, but we shall have to see what happens. Thank you very much for watching.